so interesting that an IPO we're all worrying about on the private market, SoftBank and others just really committing to OpenAI at this time.
Yes, there is still a lot of craziness happening on the private markets when it comes to AI. Still a lot of optimism.
And the optimism being inflated in many ways by the latest release coming from OpenAI. We are so fixated about their image generator, proving that they can be accessible for business cases, personal cases, and we've seen that their revenues have been on the up and up, right?
Exactly. They're expected to triple revenue this year, and they have some wild and perhaps outlandish projections for the coming years, but this is exactly why investors are still very, very, very optimistic and excited about funding the company, despite the fact that it has massive, massive expenses, including talent, data centers, of course, and the very, very expensive AI chips.
What's interesting is the crossover of investor base here. Like Magnetar is, we understand, committing more to OpenAI. It's also an investor in CoreWeave. But for this one, it's all about SoftBank. What, they're going to commit basically 30 billion of the 40 billion?
Yes, exactly. So SoftBank is the major player here. They are funding a very large portion of this round. But as you said, there are also very many hedge funds that are participating. There are venture capital funds, including Altimeter and Code2, which are crossover funds, but they are expected to participate. And then you have probably sovereign wealth funds from all over the world that have already funded OpenAI and that are expected to continue funding OpenAI.
And give us the ultimate view that this is a company that continues to expand and continues to weather what is public market anxiety. They're not thinking that this company is going to go public in the near future.
No, I think there's a lot of questions about that, but they do expect that this is the next trillion-dollar company. This is the next Google. This is the next Meta. That is the bet that these investors are making. And SoftBank, the bet is also to become one of the most influential players in global artificial general intelligence in the race toward AGI. SoftBank wants to have that front row seat.